my friends. Monday, late morning, afternoon, 3 minutes till noon. Just got back from Dawsonville. Had to make a run in the truck to meet the owner of Still Horse Lawyers. They're providing the bags, some keychains and stuff for our convention. So I had to go pick up 1,000 bags. It's 8 large boxes. Couldn't quite get them on the Mopickle, so had to take the truck. Forgot to do that. Supposed to do it while Randy was on his trip, and my brain let it slip. Hey, how about that rhyme? But it was an easy trip over there, and the owner was there early, so we were loaded, and I was headed back before 11, which was the actual time of the meeting. But coming back was another story. First, I had 2 dump trucks, each pulling heavy equipment, and probably one of their supervisors or stuff in a truck behind them. All the way from 400 to the split on 53, where, you know, right as you come in Hall County. And then when we split into 2 lanes, had a woman in a Fulton County tag that wouldn't move over, would not yield for nothing. Matter of fact, it became quite obvious she was doing that just to piss me off, apparently, because she would run right with the car on the right that was just ahead of the trucks, preventing me from doing anything. And finally, there was just enough gap between her and him, and I shot over. Oh, that irritates me so bad. And the thing was, there was a Hall County deputy sitting up across the road. Of course, I'm sure he's probably not even paying attention to traffic, probably writing a report for something, but you know, see a string of traffic behind a car in the left-hand lane, at least come tell them the new law, do something. Off your butt and earn your pay. I don't think I've ever seen anybody enforce this new law, and constantly battling people in the left lane. It seems like before the law, people didn't get in the left lane much. Now it seems like people get in that lane and think it's theirs and will not yield for for nothing. Oh, sort of a pet peeve of mine, if you can tell. So it took much longer to come back than it did to go over there, because I was at the flow of traffic, speed limit tad above, going over there, and coming back is lucky to hit 40 miles an hour. Rawr. Makes your blood boil a little bit. Makes you wish you had front steel on your truck and you could pit that person off the road. I was so hoping to catch a light somewhere where it put us together and I could get out and explain the law to her. It would have been so much nicer to be able to tell her what she was doing wrong. I don't know what makes people get in that left lane and think it becomes theirs, and they don't know what they're doing. They're causing us to pass on the right, yada yada yada. You know, it's my deal because I have ranted on this several times. But when you jump from the truck to the bike, and it just happened, you gotta get it out. What do y'all think? Does that tick y'all off like it ticks me off? Or is it just me? Surely I'd not be the only one. I don't see Sandy's cart. And I don't see Sandy's car. What is going on? He wasn't here the last couple days, and there was nobody here to talk to, so. So, we're here. Thank you for letting me rant a little bit. And we'll see you on the flip-flop. Hello, everybody. Back on the bike for a minute. After going to the gym, thought I'd say a quick hello. Just to get a few more minutes on the vlog. It was probably kind of short with a quick trip to the gym, so I thought I would come back to you for a minute or two. Yeah, y'all say some prayers for the manager of Anytime Fitness that I talk to all the time, Sandy Kitty, Kiddie. But last week he was having problems with pain in his stomach. He ended up Thursday being taken to the hospital into Northeast Georgia, Brazelton, and then he was transferred to Emory. And he's been found with a mass between his, I think it's between his kidney and his liver, sitting on the liver. I've been trying to find a doctor to do it. I think the main doctor they usually have is out of town or something. But it's scheduled for today. So it might have already happened, but pray for it to be just a mass with nothing to it. So they can just go in there and take it out. Apparently, the way it sits, every time his innards move, which they do quite often, it was causing him extreme pain. He couldn't eat, he couldn't do anything, so. I understand his doctor took him to Brazelton, to the hospital. That don't happen very often. But, yeah, say a prayer for him. It turns out to be just a mass with no cancer properties to it. And they could take it out. He'll be as good as new. He's a good old chap. I enjoy talking to him every day. I help pass his day along. But if you would do that, I would appreciate it. And I'm just going to go ahead and sign off from here. And hope you enjoyed the footage that I threw up from Saturday with the first at the ride to the ticket sales, but then the stunt riders, there was a male and female, doing some tricks there in the side parking lot. Excuse the camera, because sometimes moving the gimbal to keep up with them, sometimes it would go further than I wanted it to. But sound would have been great on it, but I didn't have sound running. Got to figure out how to do that. I know there's a way. Got to figure it out. Anyways, y'all have a great Monday, and we'll be talking at you later. Ciao.